So I took the day off of work today because I've been super fatigued the past few days. Thanks, period. And I just could not, like, I couldn't get out of bed until like 3 p.m. And so I thought today I would shoot just like a really quick video to throw up. So I'm gonna check in on my goals. So I've never really been a New Year's resolution kind of person, but this year I did want to set some goals. And for me, the best way to do that was to set quarterly goals. So I set my quarterly goals for the first quarter, and those were, first and foremost, to take my medication every day. I take a variety of medications for mental health stuff and for physical stuff, and I just was really bad at taking it last year, so one of my goals was to start taking it every day the way I'm supposed to. The second goal was to be more creative, specifically to put out one YouTube video a week and to do 1 hour of writing a week. And the third goal was to declutter, specifically my bedroom, because my situation currently is that I rent a room in a house, and so my room serves as everything. It serves as my office, it serves as my living quarters, my entertainment space, my dining room, you know. So I just had a lot of stuff, and my goal was to declutter it. So let's check in on those things. First and foremost, my medication. It's been rough, not gonna lie. I don't know why I have this like mental block about taking my medication, but I do. And so I did okay the first month, but I didn't feel like I was doing well enough. I was still skipping days at a time. And I instituted a new thing where I now take a video every time I take my medication, and I put it on my Instagram stories. Not for everybody, just for like the close friends filter. But that went well at first. And then I realized I was putting off taking my medication because I didn't want to film the video, which is stupid, but it's these like little brain blocks that stop you from doing what you really need to do, right? And then I realized that if I don't post a video, nobody really cares. So I don't have anybody really like checking in like, hey, why didn't you post a video this morning? Or, hey, have you taken your medication? Like, I haven't posted a video in days and I have not heard a peep from anybody. And I get that. Like, I'm a grown-ass person. I should be able to take my medication on my own. And also, all these people have lives and children and families or pets or, you know, whatever. And it's not their job to check in on me and be like, hey, take your medication. I should hire somebody to do that, though. I feel like that would be a worthy investment. Overall, me taking my medication has gone a lot better, but there's still room for improvement. So I'm really going to work on that this next month and really trying to get into the groove of taking it every day. Because like I've said in previous videos, the first 2 years I was on medication, I missed like 1 or 2 doses total. I was really, really on top of it. And then I got tired. So still working on it. I think I'm going to be working on it for a while, to be honest. My second goal was to, what was it? Oh, put out 1 YouTube video a week and do 1 hour of writing a week. And that's been going pretty well. I did miss 1 week putting up a video, but that was because I shot the video to start with. I shot the video that week. And I was excited because I was testing out like a new microphone. Oh, I forgot to plug in my microphone. Anyway, I bought a new lav mic. I was testing it out. It went well. My makeup was looking alien cute. But then I went to edit and I got about halfway through, and then I realized that the second half of the footage was corrupt. It was skipping a lot and didn't really make sense. And so I checked the SD card and the footage was corrupt on there as well. So I don't know what happened, if it was something as it was recording or if it was something that happened when I popped it into the computer. Like, we'll never know. These things happen and they just like, we don't know. So I didn't get that video up, and I told myself in my head, you know, I'm gonna try and do another one by Saturday, because I usually put them up on Tuesdays, and I thought, you know, I'll get it done by Saturday and I'll just film another video and put it up the next week. And it just didn't happen. I'm exhausted by the time I come home from work. And that week was especially rough. I was extra super busy and I just did not have the mental capability. But I'm going ahead and chalk that up to being okay. I'm okay if I miss that 1 week. I know my reasons. I know that I did my best. And I know that in the future, hiccups happen. Hiccups happen. You just keep going, right? So the writing has been really, really good. Usually I'm doing more than an hour a week. I committed to 1 hour because it seemed like a manageable amount, but I'm usually doing more than an hour a week. And so most of the time it's going towards, at least half of it going towards a blog post. I haven't done blog posts every week because sometimes the videos just, it's not necessary to go along with that video. But also sometimes I'm just working on more interesting things, or things that are more interesting to me in that moment. For example, I started outlining a new project that's either going to be a short story or a short film. I think it might be like a feature. I'm not exactly sure, but been working on that. And then what else have I been doing? Oh, I've been writing so much that I actually was able to finish a project and submit it for a writing fellowship. So that was cool. That feels like there's forward movement. I don't know if I talked about that in the last update, but that felt really good, and I've got some more on the horizon that I want to submit for. Problem is too that those things are expensive. They're at minimum $60 to participate. Your girl just doesn't have that kind of money. But it's felt really good to be back writing and being creative. I've sensed a shift in me because I was getting sad, not to like a depression, but just like bored and useless, and getting back to what I'm good at has felt really good. So still doing that, it's still feeling really good. And the last goal that I made for the first quarter was to declutter. My first goal update, I showed a lot of footage of me doing stuff. So just sorting through things and getting rid of things. And I made a couple of trips to Goodwill. And then I didn't really film it, but I did keep decluttering. So I did a lot of stuff in the closet. A lot of that was organizing more than decluttering, but still a nightstand that I have access to, organized that. Behind me there is cube storage, and this is kind of like the big thing that I want to tackle this month because it's just got stuff. Like I said, this one room acts as everything for me. So that particular kind of storage is being used for underclothes and socks and bathing suits, but also like toiletries and tampons, and I have a fan down there and some extra wallets and things. So I think I want to dedicate maybe this Sunday, I don't know, I need to dedicate a few hours to just sitting down and going through it. And it's not like a big deal, but I do have a kind of mental block about it. So I think overall things are going pretty well. I'm sticking to the goals more or less. And yeah, I feel good. I'm already starting to work on writing my goals for the next quarter, and I'm pretty excited about it. To make some changes. I know one of the big ones is, after I'm done decluttering this room, is I want to start working on my storage unit, because I have a storage unit and I don't want to have a storage unit, so I need to pare down my stuff to a manageable amount so that I can keep it contained and not have to pay $100 a month. So that's a lot. I can be saving that, and I'm not, because I'm like holding on to shit that I don't need. So not to get ahead of myself, but that will be one of my goals for probably the rest of the year, or at least for the next few months after this quarter, once I've got this kind of all in hand. Yeah, it's getting late and I have to edit this. I did, regarding the videos, I'm switching the posting date from Tuesday to Wednesday, just because oftentimes I have found myself needing to shoot my video on a Sunday, or today it's going to be on a Monday. And I just don't have the time to edit that before Tuesday. And so Wednesday I think is going to work out better for me. I'm still trying to figure out everything. So all the YouTube stuff. I don't know how to market myself. I'm just getting into the habit of like making the videos and figuring out what posting day works for me and what's going to work with my schedule and what's going to help with keeping it consistent. So yeah. Okay. I'm going to go. I've been talking for a while, my chest hurts, and That's it.